So I want to take a look at a problem that I actually had in my own house about a clothes dryer. And I'll come in here and take a look just at an image here. This is a image of a clothes dryer exhaust. And yes, that all is lint piled up in there. And over here is an image of the same thing cleaned. So it's amazing just how plugged up these can get. And as a matter of fact, it means the more it's plugged up, the longer it takes to dry your clothes, and the more you're in a potential of having a fire. Because if it gets totally blocked, what happens then is that you'll find that the air can't move out, the clothes dryer gets hotter and hotter, and it actually ends up burning. So I want to look at a couple of things here. We're going to drop off to my own website and take a look here, and just looking up, and at the same time gives me a chance to show you how to find things quickly. I'm just going to look in the search on clothes dryers, which is a nice thing because you don't have to know how to spell any of these words to find what you want. And we want to get in here and take a look at clothes dryer cleaning. You see there's a number of things on clothes dryers here. When you're wanting to clean it out, you could take a little brush like this and run it in. What is better is using almost a commercial cleaning system. I use a group called Lint Free. And Lint Free, in fact, I think I have them linked here. Yeah, we could take a look right here at what Lint Free. Lint Free is in Montreal. Mousse, Lint Free. A fellow named Sean runs this. And they come in, and you can see that there are some examples of a tremendous amount of lint built up in there. How do they do it? Well, when you get a commercial group to come in and work with you on cleaning out your clothes dryer, is that some of them will just come in with like a leaf blower. And they simply stick it in there and try to blow everything out into the yard. And does that make a mess in the yard? If you have a swimming pool, forget it. The other problem is it compacts things. So if it doesn't blow it through, it jams it harder and harder, so it can even be worse. The real professional way is that you have a rod, flexible rod that goes into the duct, and the head bounces around just a little bit and blows air back to where it came from, and you have a shop vac at the opening side of it. So the shop vac with a HEPA filter is actually collecting all the lint as you work your way through. So it takes it from the dryer side, brings it back towards the dryer into the shop vac, cleans the whole line out. And that gets you a really, really clean line. That's called lint free. I want to look at one other thing here once you've got it clean. Back in that same article in the web, if you look here, we have a thing called Lint Alert. And this is just the size of an outlet. You can see there's another outlet on top. You plug this into the wall, and you can plug anything else on top of it if you want. There's a little spigot over here on the side, and I've just got to, I'm hitting too many buttons at once here. There we go. That you attach here a hose or a little tube, and as you can see further down, if we roll this down, the tube comes into the clothes dryer vent, the exhaust vent, right behind the clothes dryer. And it measures the air pressure. So you'll get a series of lights here that tell you all green, or maybe a little yellow, or even starting to get red. And so every time you use your clothes dryer, you get a report. All's good to go. Or you've got a block, and it might be causing a problem as you come up. Now, one other thing I want to look at here is there's an entry here called Stopping Cold Air Drafts from Ducts to the Outdoors. And when you have cold air drafts coming in, often we use butterfly dampers. This is particularly in bathroom exhaust fans to stop things from coming back in. They don't work well with clothes dryers because they fill up with lint. Here's a gadget, and I want to mention it's called a Heartland Dryer Vent or Dryer Closure. And it is really a fantastic gadget. The thing, I've had it for years and years and years, and it's really worked well. But take a look. The air comes from the clothes dryer, comes through here, and if we can come back onto the computer here, Tina, there we are. And it comes through here, comes up, and then flows out, and there's this little hat on the top that floats in the air. Well, it means that it never gets plugged up with lint. It flows through perfectly. It's not like those flappers that all get stuck and then the cold air comes in. So this thing never freezes shut. It works in extremely cold climates, and it's always letting the lint out. So that is really a great thing for the clothes dryer. Now, it disappeared from the shelves. They quit selling it in the stores because you didn't buy it. It's kind of big and ugly. And then the company itself, their website finally disappeared. A copycat showed up called, what was the name of the copy one? The copycat came up with a Lambro, and you could find that on Amazon.com. Not bad, but not as solid. And just 2 months ago, Heartland came back into business with their original clothes dryer closure vent. It's available on Amazon.ca, so because you don't want to buy it from them. That's across the border, and it's going to give you all kinds of costs that are more expensive than the gadget itself. But Amazon.ca is a good place to get it. It is available now, and for me, that's the only thing I want on the outside of my clothes dryer because it works, and I got no more cold air coming back in. Clothes dryers, keep them clean, keep them functioning.